Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic start to your New Year's, and thank you for tuning in here on the channel. So today, I wanted to be a little more obnoxious than normal. Now you might be asking, is that even possible? Unfortunately, yes it is. Today we are playing with Durant. Now Durant is a really cool archetype. It utilizes the Devour attack, which mills and discards the top card of your opponent's deck for every Durant in play. So if you have 4 Durants in play, you're discarding the top 4 cards of their deck every single turn. So you're discarding resources, and the strategy, of course, is to mill them out. They've got 0. They start their turn with 0 cards in deck, and you just automatically win the game. It is a really satisfying strategy to play, and when you pull it off, it is so fun. Now, paired with Durant, I've also got the Celebrations Yveltal because it utilizes the Cry of Destruction attack to discard special energy from your opponent's Pokemon. This is so nice in a format with decks like Mew and Lugia. You just disrupt them, destroy their special energy, and with no way to recover it, you slowly whittle them down that way as well. So it's another fun win con that you have in this deck. Now, this deck is playing a very interesting engine with the Radiant Venusaur, being able to constantly fill your hand to 4 at the end of every turn, which is very nice. You also have cards like Emolga, which is a nice free retreater. Super cool, really fun combo, by the way, is every single time your Durant is knocked out, you promote Emolga, and then you utilize Team Yell Horn, which confuses both active Pokemon. Then once both Pokemon are confused, you free retreat into Emolga with the Durant, and you start milling, or you go into Yveltal and start disrupting them. By doing this, they not only are you getting rid of their resources, but you're also forcing them to flip a coin to do anything that turn, which is super duper nice. Manaphy to protect our bench, of course, and Pyukumuku, my main man Pyukumuku here, just extra draw. This card is so good. It's also Level Ball searchable, just like cards like Durant, Manaphy, and Emolga in this list. Really solid. So moving to the trainers, fairly standard list, just Battle VIP Pass. Energy Loto is great for extra search for our energy because we are only playing special energy in this list. 2 heavy balls to get our, Durants out of the prizes. You don't want to be milling 3 every turn. You want to have max Durants every single turn so you can constantly be milling as much as you can every turn. Then you've also got Gears for consistency, quick balls for that extra surge, and of course a Rescue Carrier is so nice in this deck because it allows you to get Durants out of the discard pile, Manaphy, Pyukumuku, whatever it may be. Now we've got 1 Scoop Up Net as well in here, just in case we lead something like Pyukumuku or something we don't want. And then Rose Tower is the stadium of choice. Now, for the trainers, we have 4 Brunos. We're getting knocked out every turn. Like I said, Durants, they're squishy, man. They're going down every turn. So being able to shuffle draw 8 every turn is really nice. You also have Klara as another way to get back not just your Durants, but also your Yveltals, which can be pretty beneficial if your opponent does manage to go through 3 of them and still has special energy left. Then, before Peonies, I like the Peony engine, man. Being able to handpick whatever 2 cards you want out of your deck is so nice. You grab a Cape, which is awesome in like the Lost Box matchup, because with a Cape of Toughness on your Durant, Kramer cannot take a 1-hit KO on your Durants in the early turns, which is very nice. And you can also grab, like I said, Scoop Up Net, Battle VIP Pass. It's really solid. Then, of course, Serena for the Gust and the additional draw effect. You can't go wrong. And then, as I mentioned earlier to round out the list, 4 Double Turbo and 4 Twin. So, this deck is really fun. I really like this archetype. It's really unique. It's an absolute blast to play. I have the deck list down in the description below if you want to play this list as well. And let's get into it. Alright, Durant, let's get in there, man. We do lose the coin flip, but that's fine. I prefer to go... Oh, gosh, Battle VIP Pass would have been busted if there was a basic in this hand. Yeah, going first is not ideal. You want to go second so you can start milling as soon as possible. Our opponent is benching quite a few cards, so we'll see what we're playing against here. What do we start with? Durant is solid, and we open Battle VIP Pass. I am super down and funky with this for sure. Yeah, we've got Cape as well for our Durant. The only thing we're missing here is our turn 1 energy drop, so we can start milling immediately. We're playing against a Regi's. Very interesting. Now, Regi's is kind of, I guess it's a little scary. I'm going to need to get Manaphy down to protect from the Regieleki. I mean, yeah, the main reason I say it's pretty scary is solely based on the fact that they want their energy in the discard pile, which means we're just going to mill it for them. So the question is, can we mill them out before they KO us? So just an attach and a pass. Battle VIP Pass is insane here. We didn't prize any Durant, which is actually pretty solid. So we get both Durants out. Now I have a quick ball in my hand as well, so we can start setting up more stuff. I can keep the active just in case. I don't want a Bruno here. I'm only doing a shuffle draw. That is not what I want to see. So we're gonna quick ball here. And do I establish the Emolga for that free retreat every turn? Why don't we go Durant here? I want Manaphy though, right? I really want Manaphy. I think it's better to preemptively grab Manaphy here. And then we're just gonna go, is there anything, what are we getting off the gear? Serena? Nah, we want that. We want it. We're just gonna Peony here, and I'm gonna grab Battle VIP Pass here and Energy Loto and pray. I could also technically grab Rose Tower, but I really want to swing this turn, you know? So I think we're gonna go with this. Might be greedy. We'll find out. We're gonna thin the deck out first. We're gonna grab this, and we grab Venusaur, so we get to fill our hand up at the end of this turn. And then we just need to hit energy off this Energy Loto. I'm insane at the game. So we are milling 4 right off the rip. Now, unfortunately, our opponent isn't playing a whole bunch of cards. And yes, I do want to fill my hand up, which is nice that we hit a path to the peak, because if he pathed us turn 1, my decision-making would have definitely had to be a little different for sure. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable about the position that we're in. I mean, just a Regi gate. Oh yeah, I am in there. We can definitely start preemptively attaching to all of our other Durant and start getting them all set up and ready to go. Now, I could gear, but I kind of like saving those, keeping them in the deck for potential options later. Do I want a Bruno? I don't even think I need anything at the moment. I think it's best to actually just devour and hit another 4 cards. Now, keep in mind, if we hit more Regis, we force him to rod them in if, well, I guess, not necessarily. If he finds them all, we're not KOing anything, but if we potentially hit 2 of one type of Regi, being the Drago, before he gets one down, capture energy. So he's getting all of his Regis in a play now. He has energy in the discard pile, but not enough to get out and attack. So it's going to force a retreat out of him or Scoop Up Net. If he has a Scoop Up Net, that'll do the trick. But as of right now, looking good. Looking pretty solid. I mean, 31 cards. There's the Regi Gate. He's putting it onto the Regigigas. Yeah, there's no use putting it on someone like Regieleki. Regieleki can't even KO my active Durant with the cape on, which is crazy. That's insane. I just thought about that right now. I have 130 hit points, which means the Regieleki literally can't KO me and can't do bench damage. I mean, he's playing cards. I'm okay with this. Yeah, he's putting cards back into the deck with Broad. But I think, Marty, no sweat off my back, dog. We're chilling. Let's see what we get off the Marty here. We got so many good cards in the deck. Yeah, there's a Pokégear. I mean, there's Yveltal. Yveltal doesn't really matter because even if I discard the energy off the active, they just re-accelerate it right back on. So we'll see. Scoop Up Net. Okay, so they do have the net, and they are going to be able to accelerate energy onto this active Regieleki. Wait, they're actually going into Regieleki? Do they? Oh, he's just going for a static shock. Why didn't he accelerate energy? Oh, he did. He accelerated here. Well, my friend, I'm going to say that was not the play. I'm going to hold the hand. I like having tower to protect from path, and I've got a way to search as supporter. I'm just going to keep milling, man. I'm going to keep clicking it. Yeah, I mean, our opponent's down to 25 cards and hasn't taken a prize card. Feeling good. Yeah, so now he can, unfortunately, take a KO on me with the active, but I mean, I've already got 2 Durants already set up for success to go in and start milling. I mean, I've got a Rescue Carrier in my hand. I think I'm in such a solid position that I'm actually not even going to Rescue Carrier this 1 Durant back. Which sounds crazy. I think I'm going to save it to get max value out of it. I really think that's probably the optimal play. I mean, right? Because we mill 3 here. I think that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I also have Yell Horn. Yell Horn would be so obnoxious for my opponent. I like that. But I don't really want to waste my energy, especially since I don't have any in hand right now. So I'm just gonna go for a Durant for 3. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. I mean, we get rid of a Scoop Up Net, which is potentially nice. Yeah, no, looking, yeah. Yeah, we just promote this Durant next turn. I definitely think it is something to consider, the Yell Horn, trying to get out a... Emolga! Getting out an Emolga so that we can use that as a pivot to utilize this Yell Horn, I think would be pretty solid. So he's taking a KO, so getting a Bruno off the gear would be very nice. More energy. Okay, for sure, dog. I'm going to go with this for now. We're going to slap down both of these bad boys. I think let's gear. Let's see what we find off gear now. Nothing, actually. Well, that's unfortunate now, isn't it? We're down 2, 3. Do I Yell Horn and try and... How many Scoop Up Nets is he down? He's down 2 Scoop Up Nets. I think I'm actually going to wait to save those until I have... I guess I can hold it. No, I'll attach it. I guess I could save the Yell Horn until I have, until I've milled his Scoop Up Nets, or at least 3 of them, so that he has no way to pivot. Do I want to activate? Yes, we're going to draw 1 extra card here. A Peony, absolutely busted. Okay, we have a supporter, man. Down to 14. He's down to 14. Are you counting, guys? I'm keeping track. Now, it is getting a bit scary. I do need a cape. I think getting a cape for my next Durant is going to be super pivotal because that forces him to 2-hit KO me, which is amazing. Yeah, we're gonna go here. I have the tower I can put out. Yveltal, like I said, doesn't matter. So actually, it's better to just get rid of them right now. So we can go here. I just grab another cape because that is very obnoxious for my opponent. And do I grab another Rescue Carrier? Do I want to get a 4th Durant and play again? Or do I wait 2 turns again? I gotta check my energy. 3 more energy in deck. Okay. Whew. It's getting a bit iffy, guys. Yeah, no. I guess we can just grab a Rescue Carrier. Do I want the 4th Durant and play? That puts him down to 10 cards, man. I got 3 extra Rescue Carriers in deck. I'm actually just gonna go for this. I think that it's the optimal play. Just go for broke. Yeah, get this other Durant back into play. We draw 3 more cards. Klara is amazing. There's another Yell Horn. Unfortunately, I'm not going to play it because that could potentially hurt us. I could play the gear as well, but I'm also just going to hold it. Devour for another 4. And draw 1 card. Yes, yes, please. Thank you. Energy. Awesome. Okay, that's so good. Now, unfortunately, I only see 1 rod in the discard pile. So if he has all of his rods in his hand, he can just rod and add all those cards right back into his deck. Now, unfortunately, a Terra Spark. That's it. We're still living for it. This is so good. Buying this extra turn is going to be so clutch. And another energy. That's really good, man. Let's gear. See what we get off the gear. Bruno is solid. I think I'm going to want Bruno for next turn for sure. I'm grabbing that. I'll slap my next energy down. I don't need a Klara. I don't want the Yveltals. I can't get back the special energy. So, yeah, we just go for another Devour. Hit another 4 cards. We hit another Scoop Up Net, which is good. Okay. I'm scared, though, because where are all of his rods? There's no way they're in the prizes, right? Or he would have gotten some of them out by now, right? I'm making sure there's no, like, a reverse rod and a regular rod. There's just the 1 rod right here. And especially considering I've only got 2. He's trekking shoes? Sir, are you insane? He's gonna Marnie. He's definitely gonna Marnie and put these cards back in the deck. There's a Rod plus a Marnie. Man, this is getting close. That's 5 cards in deck. He couldn't, like I said, he's only played what? One Marnie? One Marnie. So he can definitely, unless he's playing lower count, he's accelerated energy. I mean, Terra Spark, he's probably waiting till next turn to Marnie to put these cards back into his deck. I mean, what other play could I be going for here? The Confusion strategy? Like I said, I just don't have it down at the moment. I could have had that instead of the Venusaur. There is the Emolga, but I think it might be a little too late. We're gonna go here. This is my last 2 energy, isn't it? It is. No, well, yeah, because I would need to have gotten it off the prizes, right? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In theory, I've got more energy in my deck, right? 6, 7. So I've got 1 more energy in my deck. Man, no, my other cape's right there on the prizes as well, which is super obnoxious. I could pitch the Pyukumuku here. Although we could grab the Emolga and go for a Yell Horn play for next turn. Mill 3 this turn. We're going to bench the Emolga right now because I think that could be pretty obnoxious for my opponent because we can't mill him anyway because he's got 5 cards in deck. So he's probably holding on to his Rods, his Marnies. I mean, let's see. Choice Belt, there's a Rod. We hit another Rod. That's 3 Rods. Does he play a 4th Rod? He has so many cards, though, in his hand. There's no way he doesn't play at least 2 Marnies, right? A Roxanne? Something? I mean, he's going down to 2 prize cards. Yeah, not having that 3rd cape might actually come back to bite us. Did he just research? He did not have another Marnie. He decided to he's going out on his terms, not on mine. That is game over for our opponent. Durant, I told you, it's so satisfying to mill your opponent out, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's game over. Promote it, and we just win the game. We just pass back to our opponent and hit him with the well played. GG, some dumb. Easy. All right, our opponent did get to call the coin flip, but we are still winning out here. I am going to choose to go second and just continually mill no matter what. This hand is pretty cracked, actually. We have energy for turn, Peony, Level Ball, like we get Battle VIP Pass. This hand is good. We're facing Zoroark Box. Now, Zoroark Box is I think it's a solid deck. It does really well, especially because it has all these counter options to all the decks running around in the meta right now. He goes for the shoes, okay. Shoes into shoes happens every single time. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely start milling real soon. Now, the unfortunate thing about this matchup specifically is if I mill the mons he wants, it's unfortunate for me. At the same time, I mean, that's the name of the game. Can he KO enough Durants before I end his suffering? Before Durant mills him out? I mean, he's drawn cards. So, and he'll get an extra card off the Sunny Bloom from his own Radiant Venusaur. I mean, another thing to consider as well is what attackers he is going to be optimal. I guess he could just use Breaksin, because Breaksin hits us for weakness, and you need, what, 1 Serena in the discard pile? If he's playing the Breaksin variant, that is. But, yeah, thin more stuff out of your deck, man. Do it! Another win condition we have is hitting all of his Rods. If we hit all of our opponent's Rods, it's kind of over for him. Because then he won't be able to recover his Zoroarks, won't be able to go into his unique stage 2s, and it's just no bueno. So, I mean, he's thinning out some stuff from his deck. He's preemptively grabbing the Zoroark, I guess, so he doesn't get it milled. And he himself plays a Rose Tower. Okay. Sunny Bloom for 1. Let's get it. Bruno, not a great draw. We're Want to go here. I will attach my cape. Want a level ball. This allows us to do our initial deck search. All of our Durants are in the deck. I mean, do we need... Does he play any sniping attacks? I don't think so. I am going to pitch the Pyukumuku here, as much as I don't really like to, because I might draw into something I want to keep. Like the Scoop Up Net. Scoop Up Net can be pretty solid for sure, but I'm just going to Peony, because, yeah, we can Battle VIP Pass here, and then we can grab ourselves, I guess, well, what else do we really need besides double Battle VIP Pass? Nothing, right? That's everything that I need in this world, because then we just grab double Durant. And then the question is, what does he have? Does he have bench sniping attacks? Do I need Manaphy? Doesn't matter, it's not in here. So we just go like this. Radiant Venusaur Emolga, right? Yeah, no, that's, yeah, because the Yveltal isn't going to do much, because he can continually reattach. We can draw 3 cards off his own Rose Tower. Yell Horn is nice for the following turn, and we're just going to devour hit 4. Bop, 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 bop. Yo, do we hit a couple supporters? Oops, let's draw those cards. Yes, please, I want 1 extra card. Double Turbo's amazing for next turn. We did hit Piers and Grant. So it looks like this is the Hisuian Arcanine version of Zoroark box, which I think is a super fun build. Really fun deck, because you don't need any energy to attack with it. He's going to go into Altaria, which is pretty cool. So you can stack a supporter on top of the deck and then grab it with the Oran Guru or the trekking shoes. Or he didn't stack anything yet. Sure, man. Live your best life. Another Zora comes down. Yeah, if he chooses to change this into something else and attack, I just promote Emolga, I Yell Horn. Like, yeah, this is looking pretty solid. I'm not going to lie. I mean, he's getting all of his Zoroarks down. I'm counting the cards, man. 31. Draws 3. Yeah, keep drawing cards, man. Do you? Do you, boo-boo? This is... I mean, I'm feeling good about this, man. This is crazy. Why is Durant doing good things right now? That is ridiculous. He has nothing in the discard pile the Phantom Transformation into, though. Like, I'm still waiting for him to actually transform into something that will KO me. Because currently, Night Daze only does 70 damage, so... He is also playing a Peony himself! Oh, that's funny. We're practically playing the same build. So he can probably grab Evolution Incense and, yeah, and something to discard the Pokemon that he grabs so he can attack. Now... He's going to probably go into Hisuian Arcanine. It attacks for free. It takes the KO on us. Yeah, it does play. It does what? 160, I believe? And then our Durants definitely go down. So capes don't matter as much in this build. We'll see. He's got a 0-card hand. So this thing attacks for free and KOs us. Now, he does have a 2 retreat cost. So let's see if Durant can put in work here. Pass to us. Rescue Carrier is great, but I'm going to save it for next turn to get an optimal usage out of it so I can get 2 Durants back, because milling 3 here is definitely not terrible. We're going to retreat here. I'm going to attach the cape because it just allows me to draw extra cards. I could draw one like this. We get another Rose Tower. Unfortunately, that's pretty useless. And then we're going to Durant for 3. Bop, bop, bop. And we draw 1 card. I am really here looking for a draw supporter, I'm not gonna lie. Another Yveltal is not the moneymaker, especially since this thing attacks for free. Has no energy to discard. Now, he is confused, so having him flip through confusion is gonna be potentially good. Now, guys, I guess he could Scoop Up Net is something he could do if he grabs the Peony. If he plays the Scoop Up Net himself, right? I don't know. Discards the capture. Yeah, I would like a Peony myself, please. I want one. Share the love, man. We do have a Emolga to go into next turn, as well as Rescue Carrier for both of our Durants, assuming this one gets knocked out. Like I said, unfortunately, he got the tower down, so he does play one of a Scoop Up Net. So he can just scoop up net and he can quick ball it away. He'll probably just promote the Altaria because it has free retreat, as he does, and then go into the Zoroark once he hits with the Phantom Transformation. Sets himself up a Growlithe, pretty solid. I mean, it's just a race against the clock at this point, right? I mean, he's drawn 4 cards at the end of his next turn. We'll see. We also need to find another energy. I gotta be honest, that's a bit of a scary thing that can happen in this deck, is if you whiff an attack, it can be really detrimental, honestly. What do we top deck? Yo, I'm in there, dude. We get both Durants back. We get to get rid of all 3 of these absolutely useless cards in our hand. Now, I think I want to grab Energy Loto for sure. We can always utilize Rose Tower after that. I guess I just want to grab something burnable, right? Right? I guess I could grab something for next turn, but then I'm seeing less cards. Crazy enough, I'm only grabbing the Energy Loto. Let's draw 2 first so we get the deepest dig into our deck. Never mind, there's energy. Well, I wasn't expecting to hit it so soon. So we just attach here, go into our next Durant, and we hit another 4. Yeah, this free retreat Emolga is super duper nice, and we draw 2 extra cards here. More energy. Okay, well, unfortunately that was a wasted grab on just the Energy Loto. I wasn't expecting it to be so easy to find my energy, honestly. Sometimes that can be a bit of a problem. So, I mean, our best grab there, or another really good grab there, would have been to grab the Horn. And Horn, since the Emolga was already in the active, our opponent's playing the Grant, or plays it from the discard, gets it back, he plays it, he attacks for free at this point. And once again, our opponent could also choose not to draw any cards off of the Radiant Venusaur. So, he chooses not to. Very, very smart. We can go Twin Energy. Let's pitch the Pyukumuku. Get him out of here. Quick Ball? Okay. I guess we can Quick Ball the Heavy Ball. Maybe thin something like Manaphy out of the deck, which is not in the deck, so it's useless. So yeah, we can just fail that. We can Rose Tower for 1. Bruno sees 8 cards. Serena sees 5. I like those odds. Okay, Energy Rescue Carrier. Solid, solid. Now, do I want to Rescue Carrier back the Durant? I think I do. Our opponent is getting real low on cards, and I think the more we mill, the better it will be for us in this late game. I'm going to burn this Level Ball since it's useless, or actually, you know what? It's not useless. Pyukumuku is not useless. I keep forgetting about my boy. So I can utilize that next turn as well. I've got an energy in hand. Like, I'm feeling pretty confident here. Promote the Emolga. My best bet is definitely going to be to go... I have 3 Yell Horns in my deck. That is definitely going to be an out to victory here. As if he punches himself once, I will be in a much more commanding position. Because like I said, it's a race against the clock right now. Plays another Grant. He's got 9 cards left in deck. I actually think the only way I win is if he hits himself once. Because he takes 2 prize cards, right? He actually does need to hit himself once in confusion for me to win this game. I just keep rescuing back the 1 Durant. I think that's fine. It also thins this 1 card out of my deck, which is nice. I could pitch the Pyukumuku. I guess I could have saved it potentially. What do we draw? Oh, another energy. We're going to have to go with the Bruno here. I have 3 in my deck. There's no way I don't hit one here. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. This game is going to go down to the wire, guys. Right? There's only 1 in my discard pile. Oh, jeez. I mean... Yikes. I actually do. I need him to hit himself in the face. He pow pads. Ooh, that's going to make it even harder. Unfortunately, he had that. He pow pads both Peony back in the deck. Yeah, that's the strategy. Have him hit himself in the face. If I draw it off the top, I'm gonna be a little sad. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Tempting Tune, he can just grab it. I mean, if he doesn't grab it, then, I mean, you know, there's a Peony I get to discard. Of course, he has to use it, right? Yeah, he has to play that. He can, of course, choose to grab... Can you... Yeah, it says up to, so you don't have to grab anything. Okay, I mean, one prize card. It's literally down to the coin flip, guys. Easy, right? I hate this game. I hate this game so much. I mean, yeah, we got... And I need energy here, which is also kind of not great. We're going to gear. We're going to Rescue Carrier. Yeah, and these Rose Towers are just dead cards in my deck, unfortunately. We're going to go here. We're going to have to Bruno Shuffle Draw. I would also like to hit my Pyukumuku here so I can draw an extra card. This doesn't matter. We got the energy, which is what we needed. I can burn this Level Ball, grab the Pyukumuku. Let's go. We can pitch it. And we're living on our hopes and dreams here, guys. All right. Devour. Cross your fingers. I guess he could... No, how would he retreat, though? He would have to retreat. There's no way you're holding... You have, like, a rope as your last 3 cards in deck, right? He's drawn it. I mean, he knows it's down to the coin flip. Oh, my God. This is so stressful. Okay, Rescue Carrier. Sure. Good luck, my man. See you on the other side. Oh my God. Unless he has a way to put these back in his deck, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, so how does he thin this hand down? He's got to thin the hand down, right? So there's the Grant. Are your 2 cards burnable? They have to be burnable. Again, he can get it back, but he can't play it again. He has to discard 2. It's back in his hand. He does flip and get it, but that's all she wrote. Oh my gosh, Durant! This deck it can be stressful to play, man. I'll tell you that much. Woo! I mean, this list is pretty cracked. I was really surprised by how many people I was able to deck out. I mean, the games with this deck always seem to go down to the wire. It is so stressful, but it is so satisfying to play and get wins with, for sure. If you guys like this video, drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.